Jin's summer vacation had just started, and like every summer, she would normally take advantage of those months of free time to work as a babysitter and earn a bit of extra money. She had been doing it for 2 years, so she already had a bit of experience as well as some contacts. Thanks to the recommendation by some former clients she had, Jin was called to work in a house out of the city. They needed someone to spend the night with her son, and they were offering her a lot of money, so she immediately accepted. When Jin arrived at the housewife welcomed her with a big smile. "You must be the babysitter. You said your name is Jin, right?" "That's right, ma'am. Pleased to meet you," responded Jin. The first thing that impressed her when she entered the house was the sheer size of it. It was huge and so beautiful. She could tell that they were pretty wealthy people. There was a piano in the living room, lots of paintings, and a huge carpet which seemed to be made of authentic leather. The housewife was putting on a couple of beautiful shiny earrings while Jin kept looking at the marvels of that house in awe. "Okay, darling, I gotta go now. My husband is waiting for me. My son Kazuhiko kept me busy cleaning his room. He makes such a mess every time he plays." Jin asked her where little Kazuhiko was so she could meet him. "Oh no, darling, no. You see, you're not here to play with him. He's in his room playing with his best friend. All you gotta do is stay here until my husband and I come back at night, and you must also follow 3 rules. 1, do not try to play with him. 2, do not go into his room. And 3, no matter what he tells you, do not let him go out of his room. You can go anywhere you want in the house except Kazuhiko's room. Is that clear?" Jin was perplexed. That was such a strange request, but she also thought that would make her job way easier. All she would need to do is spend the night there with nothing to worry about. And so she said goodbye to the housewife and sat in the living room to watch TV. Pretty soon, Jin fell asleep, but was jolted awake when she started hearing loud noises. She heard the sound of someone hitting the walls and the sound of flower vases hitting the floor and breaking. Jin searched where the noise was coming from and realized it was coming from Kazuhiko's room. She stopped, placed her ear on the door to hear better, and heard the voice of a boy saying, "Don't be scared, Jin. He's just a friend, and he wants you to play with us." How do you know my name?" asked Jin. "My friend told me. Now come on in. If you don't, you'll spend the entire night hearing strange noises, or maybe even something worse." Jin remembered the housewife's warnings. And so she told Kazuhiko that she wouldn't come in. Then, quite suddenly, the table in the hall started levitating in the air. She also started hearing voices and laughs so loud that they were deafening. And then she started hearing objects falling through the entire house. Jin covered her ears and screamed in panic. The boy then invited her to come in again, and the door opened. Terrified, she went in, and when she did, everything stopped. Everything became silent, and the house was quiet again. Jin couldn't see anything inside the room. It was completely dark. She tried to look for a switch to turn the lights on, but suddenly someone or something slammed shut the door behind her, locking the young woman inside. "Kazuhiko, where are you? Please stop hiding. I'm scared." "I'm here, sitting on my bed. Thank you for coming in. My friend and I were getting bored of playing with the same toy. We needed a new one." Jin tried to open the door to get out when someone behind her hit her in the back and she fell unconscious. Hours later, Kazuhiko's parents came back home. They found broken paintings, destroyed flower vases, and the entire house was a mess. But there was no sign of the babysitter. The housewife then opened the door of her son's bedroom and found him playing with Jin's head by kicking it around the room. Her arms and legs decorated the 4 corners of his bed, and in the walls could be seen scribbles of houses, trees, and happy faces painted with Jin's blood. The mother looked at her son with a disappointed look and then screamed at her husband. "You see, dear, he's playing with a babysitter again. Is it just impossible to find one who actually listens to me or what? And now I have to clean everything up again." If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. And if you want to see more Draw My Life horror videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode.